As soon as Turoc enters the tavern, Clolius smiles and sort of waves at you and says, "He's like, hi, how's it going? I haven't seen you guys around for quite a few while. I don't know. It's probably been about a month and a half since I saw you guys."
It seems that we've only been gone for about 6 days.
He's like, "I don't know about that. I mean, look at the tavern, and it does look much better. There's new equipment inside of here. There's new lighting. He has different ale that wasn't here last time. Like, the whole place has changed."
Wow. It seems time seems to act oddly around here.
Well, I don't know about that, but you guys have definitely been gone for a while. What were you doing the whole time?
Just out adventuring, of course. Just killing some murlocs and other sorts of crazy beasts.
Wow, you guys are actually probably the first people to come out of the forest alive. I don't know if anyone else has come back yet.
I may be at their hip height, but I look up that
you come. Yeah, sure, you come in by this point.
I'm at their hip height, so I don't know if he notices me or not. But I look up at them quizzically, like, "Oh, it's dangerous forest, eh?"
Yes, he looks down. He's like, "You better believe it, man. Like,
we are trained. We are trained in.
Well, you look like you're fine. I guess you guys can handle yourself."
I'm gonna sit down at the bar and tap on the bar and say, "Ale."
But yes, it seems one. It seems much more lively in here.
Nice to see you, Soturi. How's travels?
We've been gone for almost a week now.
Oh, wow. Definitely have been gone longer than that. I haven't seen you guys in months. Well, month and a half.
Like I said, time seems to act strangely here.
That black mist with the undead in it must warp space-time reality.
Oh, this black mist
the space-time continuum.
Clovis is like,
I climb.
Okay, sure. Black mist and undead. That sounds great. Yeah.
I climb up a bar stool next to them. It's like, "Oh, black mist, huh? Shit, sounds interesting."
The majority of patrons who are in the bar are perking up after hearing what you guys are saying. First, that you guys are the only people who've come back, and also that you guys have some knowledge of the forest outside.
But everyone's
paying attention. There's a handful of patrons. It's
new people.
There's a group of 3, and then a group of 2, and a couple of solo guys sort of floating around here. And everyone sort of goes quiet as you guys start talking about what's happening.
I eye everyone.
They sort of eye you back, like, curiously.
That's the sound I make.
Yep. You said there's black mist in the forest?
Yes.
And undead?
Yes. We were guided through by Ahalani. She had a device that allowed us to pass through safely.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Ahulani sure knows her way around the forest.
Yeah, it kept the darkness at bay. I suspect it is some sort of foul ancient magic, or possibly even with a time dilation. The
hell is time dilation?
Well, I experienced 6 months, and you experienced 2 months. Or sorry, 6 days.
Jesus, you were out there for 6 months?
No, six days. Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh,
Pay attention.
All right.
Such a dick.
I feel like we've all been slightly mean to this guy.
Oh, I love Clolace.
Hey, we helped them rebuild. We helped them build.
Yeah, we spent days.
Well, did you guys find any new locations while you were out on your journeys?
We did. We found a crazy man in the forest, and
that's just a guy, I guess.
He spoke about many temples people have built around here. When we finally did get to the other shore, 2 days up. 2 days up. Yeah, 2 days up.
Wait, did that old guy have a squirrel?
Yes, he did.
Yes, his name was Chirpy.
Oh yeah, I saw him stop back probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. Said that he met you guys in the forest.
Oh.
I thought people didn't come out of there alive.
No, not out of the forest. He just lives on the edge, although he's a little weird.
Huh.
That's an understatement. Although his squirrel friend was quite.
He gives you a nice big thing.
I appreciate it.
Yes, he seemed to be
First
talking
one's
to
on the house for, new customers and stuff.
There's all these people here.
I'm running a promotion to try and get people to drink here more.
Yeah, that's not going to be difficult.
Everyone drinks because they're like,
so stressed out. Have you thought about making an ale that goes, maybe with the fish.
That's a great idea. Although I don't know if I can actually do that. I need to
not out of the fish, just with it, like bread the fish.
Get the brewery running. It's like the whole thing's broken back there. I don't know how to make it work though.
So I get up and I go. This is a great conversation, but I must go take a look at the table that has all of the crazy maps on it.
Sure. Oh, God, I'm coming with him. That's exactly what I want to look at.
So I get up and I go to the table and I'm looking
So
for.
at the large round table, upon which the words are inscribed.
I drag a stool over because I'm quite short.
For those who travel into the wilderness, grant strength to those who come before and after.
Cool. So when you speak those words, the table sort of lights up around the words themselves and gives a small shine, and a reverberation like shifts through the table itself, and you can see that a section of the map itself has become darkened in a black mist on the northern section. Basically the section surrounding the temple and all the way down into Wakemore and a good chunk of the forest.
I wave my hand over and say, "Show me Waimari."
Nothing happened.
I know nothing about magic.
Me neither. Hey, you know things about magic over there? I'm just asking him.
Oh, yes.
Can he come over here and help us out? Please?
And I shake my head like, he knows magic.
I'll walk over.
All right, cool. So you saunter over with your ale.
What is it you need?
We're looking for the Waimari location, seeing if this map will somehow grant us access to where it might be located.
Well, you carve it in and see if it's there.
So I just start carving in Waimari, like...
No, just carve a cave symbol.
I carve a cave symbol in random locations.
He's like writing Mario.
Every time that you do, it just sinks away.
You gotta figure out where it is. Sorry, it's gonna take a while.
I'm really good at stone carvings, but not wood carvings.
Based on what you've learned so far, it seems that you cannot just carve random symbols in random locations, even if that was like the symbol for a cave that you're kind of aware of.
You need to know where it is.
You have to have been there. It must have something to do with your personal experiences being embedded into the table, rather than being a representation of the truth of the land. It is a representation of the truth that you experienced.
So
it only works if you've been there before.
So in the forest,
But if you've been there before, you can fast travel.
That's exactly what I thought you were going for. Like, come
if you
on.
touch a point, you can fast travel there.
There will be a loading screen and a quick little tooltip about which items are useful.
The loading
against
screen
which.
is an aneurysm you're having.
Did you know the blade of Dagmar is located in the cavern of...
Did you know warhammers are slower than swords?
Is the blacksmith here?
The blacksmith is not here.
No, I'm gonna ask Clolius where the blacksmith went.
The blacksmith? Usually he's at his shop. He might be down at the dock since the shipments just started coming in.
I'm gonna go down there.
Well, a fishing dock anyways. Those docks really, as he's talking, you just walk away.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, bye.
I take a long rest because I am...
I just got here. I'm just going to follow him. He seems like he has an objective.
So the dwarf and the human trek down the the steep steps to the dockside, and you do indeed see that Aurelius is over here, and he seems to be looking over some shipments as they bring him off of the little boats. He turns around, he sort of sees you coming down, and he's like, Soturi, how's it going? I haven't seen you for a good while. What brings you down here? He seems like he's looking through like some
They said
shipments
you
here.
were down here receiving a new shipment.
Yeah, well, what I can anyways. These little boats don't hold much for transporting my goods, but I work with what I get.
Have you gotten any suitable metal?
He's like, well, what are you looking for?
I'd like to I'd like to use the forge to make myself armor. It seems that the land is extremely perilous. We ran into undead in a dark mist that warps time. Ahulani.
What the hell are you talking about, boy?
Yeah, we were in the forest, and apparently it's been months since I've seen you.
Yeah, it's been about a month and a half.
Yeah, for me it's been about 5 days.
Well, that's a little unusual.
Yes.
That doesn't normally happen, let me tell you.
Ahulani was not surprised by it at all.
Well,
But she helped us make our way
weird
through.
local magic voodoo.
I'm going to help him bring things up to the blacksmith.
So you help him carry stuff up, and you...
I'm just following them, and they seem like the
I'm gonna
most
hand him
adventurous
a
bunch.
box and tell him to start helping.
All right, I start helping.
He's like, my name's Aurelius, you are...
My name is Hodrin Bardson. It is a pleasure to meet you, Smith.
Hodrin Bard's son, huh?
Yes.
You don't look like much of a bard's son, don't mind me saying.
Well, my father was a bard. I guess I'm his son. I don't
Oh.
consider myself much of a bard, though.
Well, that's fine. Maybe someday we'll have a bard come through these parts, but until then, I just drink. All right, all this up to the top. Let's go.
You guys ascend to the top of the cliff and deliver the material goods to the blacksmith, who thanks you for your work and gives you a gold piece each.
Well, I appreciate it. My first penny in this world. Land. Kingdom.
You head over towards the workshop. You are...
I'm getting drunk with him because I ain't going
you
to Elmo's.
are...
Taking a long rest.
If you get over there, they're not actually open. They said they'll be open tomorrow.
All right.
Cool. Tavern, sleep. It's late.
I'm gonna go get another beer.
Go to the tavern, get a beer.
I'm there.
Long rest? We're doing a long rest if you're not doing anything significant right now.
It's probably pretty dark.
yeah.
Long rest.
And you're tired.
You need your spells back.
Hey.
What is the
Yeah,
what
who
is
are
the
you
fee?
anyway?
A gold piece.
That's literally all.
The most expensive tavern in the world, because it's the only tavern in this world.
I mean, they kind of got a monopoly.
Oh, he kind of does,
Well, you can go
yeah.
sleep in the forest if you want.
Yeah, just an old guy. He's an old guy who's got a B&B. Have fun.
He's all like, yeah, I just take these mushrooms and
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm gonna purchase
Oh,
the room
God.
because
I forgot about
I
that.
might be able to. How much is the room?
1 silver piece for this inn
Yeah, it's
Nope.
for the night.
Or you can pay with a wood coin.
I do not have a wood coin.
No, that's your problem.
Yep. Yeah, I'll cough up
Honestly,
the price and take a rest.
Silver. It's not worth it.
Yeah. I'll cough up the price and take a room. Take a long rest.
You guys wake in the morning to the smell of bacon and beans. All right, so if anyone wants breakfast, it's 3 silver pieces
Yeah, sure.
For a pound?
for breakfast.
Okay. Well, I'll pay the 13 for a pound.
What?
A
pound of
pound
what?
of bacon?
Bacon.
You just want straight up bacon?
Yes.
That's different than eating breakfast.
Yeah, I want a pound of breakfast bacon.
Breakfast.
Yeah, sure. A pound of it is 3 silver pieces on its own,
Perfect.
but it's uncooked and raw.
Protein. I'm gonna hold it in my hand and cook it.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can actually.
What do you have?
Fireball.
Fireball?
Bolt.
I was about to say,
Firebolt?
I was like,
I'm
there's
just
no
gonna
way
go
you have fireball.
Firebolt.
Or
Sure.
produce
Do an
fire.
Arcana check not to burn this meat you just bought. You burn the meat you just bought.
Okay, I'm gonna purchase another pound of cooked bacon.
Okay, cool.
this
That's
monkey
gonna be
The same way I said I wanted it before, but the DM wasn't paying attention.
4 silver pieces.
I go down to the docks and I forgot the.
The ship is gone now.
I'm looking for the two fishermen.
The ship we saw earlier has disappeared. Where did it go? It's just gone, guys.
I look for Servius and I ask him for a couple things of fish.
You would like to buy fish from Servius?
I'm just gonna ask him if I can have it.
This time, he's actually selling a lot more fish now because there's actually people in town, so he does need to sell it at a normal price. He can't keep up with the amount of people who are asking.
How many people are in this town now?
There's a lot more. There's at least a good 24 people you don't recognize floating around in town. And there was at least 2 buildings that were starting to get built nearby from the ashes.
Okay, and he's like fishing right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I tie.
Yeah. So what can I do for you about a fish thing then?
Well, if you're selling it, never mind. I will get my own. And I tie.
No problem at all.
I tie a string to the end of an arrow. I draw it, pull it back, and snipe a fish out of the water.
You want to try and snipe a fish out of the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just do it, right?
Because I mean, there's a reason you use harpoons to fish and not arrows.
Well, I'll harpoon one then.
Okay.
I'll
like wade in and harpoon.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm skilled.
Okay, and your best is just fishing for fish right now. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. I'm just collecting my own. I'm not going to pay for food when there's a plenty around where I can get some myself. Damn it!
I thought you were a noble.
I am. Being the second son of my noble family.
Yes.
We there wasn't much
So it
for
wasn't
me.
second, wasn't it like third? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Third. I was the
Fifth?
Well, I was the third. I was a
7.
I thought it was 7th.
Oh yeah, seventh.
Seventh?
So
That
I'm the
sounds
seventh.
better, yeah.
I'm the 7th sibling. So there wasn't much for me to do when basically I ran off a lot of times was training with one of like this like really old guard.
Do you just want to make it part of your routine to be able to go fish for your food?
Yeah.
That's fine then.
Even though I hate fish, I'll still do it.
Sure.
I'd rather hunt, but I don't want to go in the forest. I'd rather just fish.
Cool. Sure. You catch a small fish.
I'll catch another one.
You catch a small fish.
I'll keep doing it until I have like 10 or so fish.
You catch 10 small fish.
Perfect.
I'm a trained survivalist, so I mean I'll keep it and all, but I'm confident I'll be able to sustain. I'll be able to make my way in the wild.
You also have good berries. Cool. You guys have breakfast.
Yep.
And then I go through.
I'm gonna get a beer.
And then I go through a bunch of sword stances, basically a
Morning
form.
routine?
Yeah.
I calibrate my crossbow.
I then head back to the lighthouse and I start helping them rebuild. Is there a bunch of raccoons still?
There are. They're all over the place.
What use the traps that we got?
They're just raccoons.
So
They're not harming anything.
we could use their pelts, sell them.
Actually, you've looked into that already, and Kato has more raccoon pelts than you would ever possibly need. He uses it as an export, and it's too much. The market value has gone down.
Well, we could still make beds for ourselves.
True, but I also have a pretty good bedroll.
Well, I'm gonna walk up there and set traps.
Very expensive bedroll from our
myself.
family.
And then I'm going to go down into the large burned out area and I'm going to start digging through everything, looking for stuff, specifically metal that can be used. I'm also going to clear myself a nice area to build a church and a house.
Cool. Where do you want it located? Closer or farther away from what's already built? Do you want it centered in town? Do you want it...
Yeah, let's do center town.
Okay, because there is a well deeper in the burned out section of town.
A well?
There is a well, yes. There's a well, and over here is like a large, there are 3 separate wells within town in the burned out sections. Each one has a variety of burnt out buildings around them. And they look like they had some large buildings. You can't really identify exactly what it is. But
Yeah, we'll pick the most logical one. Oh, yeah.
anyways, so you're dealing with that. What do you want to do?
I am
Rebuilding the lighthouse.
Yeah, I want to ask Brodemil.
Bratomil, yes.
Yeah, so I asked Brodemil. Excuse me, Brodemil. Can you tell me if there was ever like a mayor of Wakemore or a governor, maybe?
Mayor? Well, I remember there was a guy who was dealing something with the politics a while ago, but after the town burned down, and I guess he burned down with it, I guess that was the end of it.
So who makes the laws or sets the rules?
Laws out here?
I mean, clearly there has to be some
Even
sort.
when the town was in a good condition, we didn't have any laws rolling around here.
Well, it's starting to get in that way. Might want to consider thinking of somebody or someone to, maybe a group of people to help kind of see in order that things are being built to help the expansion.
It's like, there's no worry about it. I mean, these people are all just gonna die anyways.
There should be some sort of group of people to help sustain and lead the town.
He's like, well, I guess you could. You'd have to requisition one or something. I mean, the last time that anyone wanted one, there was a couple of murders and some guys going around killing people. So, somebody had, I forget who it was, but somebody had put in a message to, I don't know, governor or somebody. I don't know. I'm not a politician. But they sent us letters or somebody, and they sent down some police force, sheriff. I don't know. I never dealt with them.
I'm just curious, was there any sort of building constructed for this?
Yeah, I think somewhere in the center of town, I think. Probably burned down most of the way, though.
And I head to the center of town to look for this burnt down.
What did you want to do in the meantime?
Going to follow him to the center of town because that sounds interesting.
So I look for the burnt down governor's building.
You're able to find the governor's mansion burnt to the ground.
Just completely burnt to the ground.
It's pretty bad. Like, it's definitely in disrepair, and it looks like somebody's gone through and looted a whole bunch of stuff from here already. It looks in bad shape. However, the grounds surrounding the mansion itself are actually not in horrible shape, and it does actually have a fence around it. A stone fence. Charred, but in okay shape. You go back to tavern?
Yes, I go back to the tavern, and I'm going to look for some workers to help rebuild the governor's office.
Okay, cool.